Next question. Can pets dream? Speaking
This is a good one.
of birds, can pets dream? But dreaming, again, a lot of scientific background for dreaming. We humans need to dream if we're going to actually rest, have REM, rapid eye movement rest, that makes us a functioning human the next day. I've been sleeping like a baby lately. I actually remember my dreams when I wake up now.
Nice.
And I tell you what, I feel like a champion when I'm awake, you
Yeah,
know, and
it's
when
nice.
I'm not sleeping well, I don't remember my dreams. It just feels like a period of time when I pass out between when I'm awake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do pets dream?
I have no idea. I assume they do, like everybody else assumes they do, because we've seen them dream, be asleep and barking, or be asleep and moving around, and we see that rapid eye movement too. And I think that they do, but I don't know if there's any way to actually prove it. They have brain activity when they're sleeping, like dreams, like we do, and the patterns are similar, so we can assume so. But I have no idea. Is it images like we have? Is there language? Are they chasing cats up in heaven? Who knows? I have no idea. How would we ever know if they're actually dreaming or not?
Well, what do we know about dream science so far? Like, I mean, I guess, man, this sounds like a good podcast episode. Can pets dream? Sounds like a podcast episode, and have a psychologist on here and just inform us about, like, or maybe we do a little internet research and discover, like, what is current dream research, because I'm sure there are people at institutions researching dreams, because I'm sure we're trying to figure out what makes us tick when we're asleep. I know I've read a few articles in whatever newspaper about dream science. I just can't recall it at the moment, but everybody knows that the dog moving their legs when they're asleep, and it's the running dream, you know, like
exactly chasing something.
That has to be something. Or, I mean, Salty will kind of snore, and like the rapid eye twitchy movement, and she's just kind of sniffing. It makes me wonder
if something.
She's doing something outside in her dream, you know? So, but have you noticed anything interesting about like the sleep patterns of your bearded dragon, for example?
No, he just sleeps. I've never seen him twitch or move his eyes or anything. He's just like in a coma. He's just knocked out. Sometimes I'm like, are you alive? Are you breathing?
Yeah. Does he sleep with his eyes open, or?
No, his eyes are closed, but he'll, like, if you make noise, he'll wake up and look at you and then go back to sleep. So no, I've never seen him do anything that leads me to believe that he's dreaming. But the dog and the cat, yes. I'm not sure about other animals: horses, cows, pigs, gerbils, hamsters, snakes, rats. I have no idea.
I know plants can be genetically modified to receive way more sunlight, but most normal plants that aren't genetically modified, even their leaves, many of their leaves will fold. And this is the equivalent of sleep. I'm not saying plants dream, that's too woo-woo, but just like this idea of sleep is something most organisms require. Even fish rest. I don't think fish are on the same sleep wavelength, but they rest.
For sure. My fish definitely sleeps, for sure.
Yeah, both you see that your fish sleeps, Yeah,
but do they dream? I mean, I hope so. I hope they do.
Yeah.
That would be sad if they didn't, especially because I assume that they do. If I found out that they didn't, that would be pretty sad. Then I would be wondering, like, what is the brain chemistry activity going on that's making the dog kick the feet and the cat, move around and twitch her nose, like you're saying, and rapid eye movement. Like, what are they thinking about? Because I think about my dreams are typically distorted memories or things that I'm thinking about or images that have come into my brain somehow, some way. So I don't know. Do pets image in their head the same way we do? Do animals have the same kind of memory images that we do, like a photographic type of memory?
Well, I've heard that, like, as far as animal intelligence is something that I like to do some casual reading on from time to time. And that it was previously kind of assumed that dogs and cats, that mammals similar to us, but inferior intellectually, right? They don't think so much about past and future. That what makes humans really peculiar is our ability to think so much about our past and about our future.
Right.
And it's where we start to get into like creation of religion, like humans have religion and cats
life and
don't
death
so
and heaven,
because we start to think about
purpose.
these really complex things. Yes, like
what is my purpose?
Yes,
what is the purpose of life?
Elephants have a version of ceremonial burial, which is fascinating because we previously thought humans only did, and now we discovered that elephants do. And so like dolphins have some peculiar behaviors that are almost kind of human-esque in this. But when it comes to dogs and cats, they don't think so much about that kind of stuff. So dreams, it's like a synthesis of your past and your present, and your brain's kind of going through things. So maybe, sounds like this is something we need to research a little bit more.
Yeah, it's interesting. Because I'm thinking about other things that people dream about is like your fears, right? Oh, I forgot my homework, or I didn't study for a test, or I'm naked in front of an audience. And I doubt animals have the same kind of fears. Like you're saying, they're more present. They just want to survive. They're not really thinking about the past.
Maybe they do have the same fears. Maybe Salty's freaked out from dogs,
Maybe they are having those, I forgot my homework dreams.
Maybe they're afraid about getting hit by a car. Maybe they're afraid about like all the human noise and stuff like that. They have fears.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's what they're dreaming about, their fears, their hopes.
We're going to have to put a pin in this. This is too interesting. We're going to have to, it's, I know that we prepare before Q&A, but every once in a while we get one that I feel like this one stumped us, and I feel like we need to readdress it in the future.
Do some research.
For sure.